We'll start standing. We're gonna start kind of walking down to our mat. We'll do some planks, some push-ups. As always, if you need to modify for yourself, please do. I apologize, my head's cut off, but it's still there. You can see it in the mirror, I promise. So first, we're just gonna get nice and settled on our feet. And if you don't like planking, you can always just kind of hang out down here. Your modification for your planks, you can come on your knees, you can come on your forearms, on your long arms, and you don't have to do push-ups if you don't feel like it. It's up to you. So starting with our feet, about hip width apart, let's just take a couple shoulder rolls, rolling our shoulders out. As you're doing these, I want you to think about that scooped in core. So it's like you zipped yourself up into some super tight pants. And then let's reverse those shoulder rolls. Rolling forward. Let's wake up the head. We'll just go over to the right here. Over to the left. Maybe we do a couple head rolls this morning. Getting everything nice and woken up. It's kind of a rainy day here, so a little extra this morning. Okay. Now, let's do a couple rise up and falls on our toes. We'll work on our deep Pilates breath. So nice deep rib expansion. So we'll just take a nice deep inhale, coming up on those toes, playing around with our balance this morning. And then exhale down. Another deep inhale, rising up, keeping our shoulders plugged in. So keep them a little forward. None of that. That'll totally pop that rib cage out. Exhale down. Great. We're going to do a roll down. We'll walk on out into our plank. Throw in some push-ups if you're up for it. So we'll take a nice deep inhale. Those arms come up. Our feet are staying flat. As we exhale, it's like we're peeling ourselves off an imaginary wall behind you, kind of giving each vertebra a little mini moment, kind of working through the back. Once we're here, not locking out in the knees, maybe we take our arms down, give ourselves a little extra gravity this morning, getting that stretch. And then we're gonna walk on out into our plank. I like to take my hands to the side of my mat here so I can kind of stay off my wrist, keep a little more, I don't know, a better angle, I guess you could say. We have 3 to 5 push-ups here. I'm gonna do 4. Keep your head in line. Once you're done with those push-ups, we're gonna pike up those hips. We're gonna walk back into those feet. And then slowly roll yourself up. Okay, bonus challenge time. You can always stay on both feet if you like. Otherwise, playing around with that 1 foot balance here. I'm gonna take all my weight over to my left foot. Same thing here. We're gonna walk out. We're just gonna try to do it on 1 foot. Once again, if you need your 2 feet, please do. Nice deep inhale, those arms come up. As we take that exhale, chin to chest, we try to make it down to the mat. Once you're down there, that walk out here. Try to keep that right leg up. If this is your option, you can always hook the leg, you can take the foot down, or just go for it, whatever you're feeling. 3 to 5 push-ups. 4. Hiking back up, walking back into that 1 foot, and then seeing what you need to do to stay on that foot as we come on up there. Woo! Switch over to the other foot here. I'm on my right foot, so my left foot is up. Once again, if you need to be on both feet, please do. We're gonna inhale those arms up. Exhale, chin and chest. This is always fun too, to see which leg's a little wobblier. Once we make it down the mat, we'll walk on out. Once again, same levels. Leg can be up, can be hooked, can be down. Whatever feels good. 3 to 5 push-ups. 4. Hiking back up. We're walking back into that foot. And then piecing yourself up. Ta-da! Awesome. Let's get down to the mat here. I'm going to get down to the mat with some squats. If you want to just sit down, that's totally fine. Taking your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Plug the shoulders in, scoop that core. As we squat down, our arms are going to come out. And I want you to pretend you're kind of pushing through thick honey when we stand back up. So nice deep inhale down. Exhale, push through that honey. Inhaling, exhaling. So it's like you're sitting in a chair, but not quite. We're gonna do 3 more. Last 2. This is your one where we can either sit on the mat or you can try to make it down to that mat with that squat. Rolling on back here. Getting ready to play around with some leg stretching moments. So let's take our feet, legs to this tented position. So feet and knees are about fist width apart here. I want you to press equally through those feet. Nice strong arms at your side so we can have flat hands. We can do fists. I just want those shoulders to stay connected to the mat here. None of those peeling up shoulders. So sometimes fists really help kind of open up that shoulder space. We're still zipped up in our nice tight pants. We're gonna take that right leg to tabletop. Okay, we're gonna lengthen it up to the sky. I want you to flex that foot, really scoop this core in, and then slowly lower it down. So as you're doing this, I want you to scoop that belly in even more. Once we hit all the way down to the mat, I want you to point that foot, then drag it back up, lengthen, stretch, flex. And each time it's like that leg is getting longer, like that heel is getting further away. Point that foot, then drag it up, lengthen, flex, lower it down, drag it on in. Back to that tented position. We're gonna bring our left leg up to tabletop. We're gonna lengthen that guy. Flex that foot, the back of the leg's waking up today. Lower it down, point, and drag it. Lengthen, scoop your core. Check in with your shoulders. Have they started to peel up off the mat? And also check in with that neck. As you can see, I have this rolled up towel under my head, and that is just for my neck alignment here. I tend to notice without it, I'll kind of crank my head back like that. That was a little exaggerated, but you get the point. This kind of keeps that gaze straight ahead. So if that is an issue for you, feel free to grab a towel. Okay, now we're gonna come up into a half bridge here. But first we'll do 2 mini bridges, and then we're gonna hang out in that half bridge zone. So check in with those arms, nice strong arms, connect the shoulders. We're gonna do a little inhale as we tuck that pelvis. We're just gonna piece ourselves up like 3 to 4 inches off the mat, and then exhale yourself back down. Little arc away, creating space here under that low back. Inhale, tuck, piecing up like 3 to 4 inches. Exhale away. Okay, now we're gonna hang out in that half bridge zone and play around with that leg thing that we just did. So inhale, tuck that pelvis. You're piecing yourself up. We're in our half bridge, like 4 inches off the mat. We're gonna bring that right leg back to that tabletop. We're gonna lengthen it to the sky, flex that foot, lower it down, keeping these hips even. So you might not go all the way down to the mat. Point that foot, then drag it back up. We're not sinking at all in that bridge. We're staying in that 4 inches off the mat. Point that foot, then drag it up. Lengthen, flex it, lower down. We're gonna bend, drag it in. Lift the hips if they sunk, lower than that 4 inches. So get your rulers, bring that left leg to our tabletop. Let's lengthen it to the sky. Flex that foot, lower it down, hip bones stay even. Point that foot and drag it up. I want you to check in with your shoulders here. Make sure they're still nice and connected to the mat. Last one. Flex, lower it down, bend, drag it in. Let's come up to that full bridge now. Just kind of hold for a second. And then we're gonna exhale ourselves down, piecing through that back. So we have our upper back connects, then that mid back connects, then that low back, little arc away. One more full bridge here. Inhale, tuck that pelvis, piece yourself up to that full bridge. About here, staying nice and level here. We're not popping our hips up too much. And then we piece ourselves down, upper back, mid back, low back, little arc away. Beautiful. Keeping our tented legs, we're gonna play around with a little warm up of our upper ab curl, which is a big staple in Pilates here. So let's get our nice strong arms. Feet and knees are still that fist width apart. So my hands are active. They're like hovering a couple inches above the mat. The shoulders are still plugged in though. I'm still scooped in here with my core. And we're kind of thinking about scooping that core in a lot like you just scooped out a big scoop of ice cream. Nice visual there for you. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale, bringing our chin to chest. We're gonna exhale up, inhale, hold here, keep that scoop, and then exhale yourself down. Another deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale up, inhale, hold. Exhale yourself down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale up, keep that scooped in core. Inhale, hold. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale up. Inhale, hold. Exhale yourself down. So with that upper ab curl, if you ever start to feel any neck tension, just take the head down, shake it out, because that is not what we need. We want it to be coming here from the upper abs, hence the name, upper ab curl. What a concept. Awesome. Let's take those arms right above those shoulders, plug the shoulders in a minute. We're going to do some puppet arms. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, lift up our shoulders. Exhale, plug them back in. Just kind of like a little isolated movements today. We'll do 2 more. Last one. Bringing our legs up to tabletop. Knees are super glued together. We're going to do some chest flies out, and then we'll add some legs in a second. So plug the shoulders in, spread out the fingers, nice stretchy fingers. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, bring those hands out. Exhale, push those hands together. So pretend you have like 2 super really heavy cymbals that you're smacking together, making the most beautiful gong noise or whatever you want to imagine. Inhaling, exhaling. Maybe we scoot our knees out a little bit to activate those low abs a little bit more. We'll do 2 more. Last one. And then as promised, we're going to be dropping the knees down as we chest fly out. You can always still hold if you like. Stay out of that low back though. The minute you start to feel it in that low back or lose that scooped feel of your belly, you've gone too low with those legs. So just make that movement a little bit smaller. So take a moment here, plug those shoulders in. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, lower those legs. Once again, maybe we tap the mat, maybe not. Exhale back up. Nice deep inhaling. Exhaling, stay zipped up in those tight pants that whole time. We got 2 more. Last one. Bring everything down. Quick little shake moment. Shimmy around on the mat. Getting ready for everyone's favorite hundreds. So for hundreds, we are going to be up in that upper ab curl we played around with. You can keep your legs in this tented position. They can be at our tabletop, scooted out. So we just keep those low abs activated, whatever. Or the legs can be up in the sky or at a good working level for you where we can keep this scooped, keep the low back safe. Okay? Okay, so we're going to come up in that upper ab curl, find your leg position, and we're going to start beating our arms. Nice deep inhales. We beat our arms for the count of 5, and then exhale for 5. Nice deep inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. So we're not bobbing around in that upper body. We're just holding in that upper ab curl. We're keeping our belly scooped. Nice strong arms and legs. Don't take those legs too low. Like I said, keeping those low abs scooped in, that low back safe. Inhaling for 5. Exhaling. Deep inhale. Exhale. You can play around with your leg level if you like. Taking that head down once you feel that neck tension. Inhaling for 5. Exhaling. Deep inhale. Exhale. And they're called hundreds for a reason, because we're supposed to do 100 of these inhales and exhales. But lucky for you, I can't count, so we're only going to do 3 more. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Last 2. And last 1. Exhale. Everything floats down. We shake ourselves out. Woo! We're getting ready for roll-ups. Let's start at the top of our mat first. Bent legs. Legs are together. You can keep those feet flat, or they can come up here in this flex position, whatever feels better to you. You're going to find those sits bones. So stack yourself up nice and tall. So it's like we had a string from the top of our head pulling us super tall. We're plugging our shoulders in. Our arms are going to come straight out, parallel to the floor. We're gonna tuck on back, having that scooped in core feel. We're just gonna go about back to our waistband to start here. So nice deep inhale, we're tucking back just to that waistband. And then we're gonna exhale, just stack yourself right back up. Nice deep inhale, tuck that pelvis. Exhale, right back up. We have 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Exhale. Great. We're going to add in a little rotation. I like to call it starting our lawnmower arms, but whatever you like to imagine. It can be your stop in the name of love hand. That one's kind of fun too. So sit up nice and tall, plug the shoulders in, scoop that core. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, tuck on back as we're here. Exhale, start your lawnmower. Inhale back to center. Exhale up, just a little rotation in that core. Inhale, tuck back. Exhale, start your lawnmower. Inhale, center. Exhale up. We have 2 more on each side. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, start your lawnmower. Inhale, center. Exhale up. So as you're back here, starting your lawnmowers, we're keeping our belly scooped in, that ice cream scoop feel. And we're enjoying this. We're having the time of our lives. Back up. We just have 1 more on the left. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, start your lawnmower. Inhale, center. Exhale up. Now we're going to go to both sides. We're going to hang out back there. Going side to side. A little extra bonus work. So stack yourself up nice and tall. Plug the shoulders in. Scooped in core. We're going to inhale, tuck on back. Exhale, start your lawnmower. Inhale, center. Start your lawnmower. Center. Exhale up. We have 2 more. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, start your lawnmower. Center. We got to start it on the other side. Center. It's like a terrible lawnmower. It must just be broken. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, back. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Center. Stack up. Awesome. Let's roll all the way down. We're going to do our full roll up. So I want you to take a nice flex in those feet. I want you to press those legs together. Scooped in core. We're still zipped up in those tight pants. We're going to start with our arms up in space here. So this is about where my spot is. If I go any further with those arms, as you can see, my rib cage starts to pop up. My shoulders are all wonky, which we don't want. So come to that nice level for you where we can keep our shoulders plugged in, keep that rib cage anchored, keep this super scooped in. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, bringing our chin to chest. As we exhale, we're peeling that spine off the mat. We're going to duck under an invisible shelf there. As we inhale, scooping back, still trying to stay ducked under that shelf. Exhale, those arms come on up. So if you need an ankle weight for these or a little bend in the knee, please take it. Exhale, right back down. We're kind of peeling ourselves up and down off the mat, duck under that shelf there. Inhale, scooping back. So as we're up top there, we're trying to keep those arms pretty parallel to the floor still as we duck under our invisible shelf. Let's do 2 more. Last one, and then we're going to stay laying on the mat here. Beautiful. Okay. Let's play around a little bit with just a little lift your tail. So nothing too crazy, just like mini tail lifts today. If you are not new to Pilates and want to do your full rollover, please do. Otherwise, you're just going to be pulling those legs as far back as you can. So mini tail lift, okay? Nice strong arms at your side, fist hands or flat hands. The legs are super glued together. We're going to come out to that working level for you, keeping our low back safe, keeping our belly scooped in. As we inhale, we're bringing our legs up, little lift your tail moment. We're going to separate those feet about hip width. We're going to flex them and just slowly piece yourself down. They come back to that working level. We point them. They come together. We're going to inhale up. Once again, if you're doing your full rollover, we're keeping those legs parallel to the ground. Otherwise, just keep doing those little mini tail lifts, flexing those feet. Come back to that working level. They come together. We inhale up, mini tail lift. or full rollover. Separate those feet, flex them, piece yourself down. Now we're reversing the feet. So we're starting with them about hip width at that working level for you. They're pointed. We're gonna inhale them up. Once again, mini tail lift or full rollover. They come together. We flex them, piece yourself down back to that working level. Separate those feet about hip width. Inhale up, mini tail lift or that full rollover. Flex them, piece yourself down. This is your last one. Once again, just either doing the mini tail lifts, or doing that full rollover, whatever feels good to you. Flex. All the way down. Let's bring those legs all the way down to the mat. We're gonna get ready for our single leg circles. So let's get set up here. Taking a nice flex in that left foot, we're gonna really press that heel into the mat. I want you to get those hip bones nice and even. This anchor leg, it can be bent or it can be straight, whichever version you like. I like a little bend in my anchor leg. Let's take our opposite leg up in space. Once again, hip bones are still even. We're gonna externally rotate that up in space leg. Nice strong arms at your side, fist hands are flat, we're scooped in here. We're gonna start drawing some little circles in the sky. Anchor leg is not moving at all. We're gonna inhale across the body for about a third. Exhale, pause. Inhaling for about a third. Exhale, pause. Once again, nice even circles. We're not letting momentum take over. That core, that upper body is not moving at all. It's super stable. Let's take a little pause moment and we're gonna reverse that circle. We're gonna inhale away. Exhale, pause. Keep that core scooped in, check in with that anchor leg. Is that knee still straight up to the sky? Is it still pressing in? Is it still doing its job? Check in with your shoulders. Inhaling for about a third. Exhale, pause. Make sure we're not letting momentum take over of that circling leg. Let's just get one more this direction. Bring that leg down. Quick little shake moment. Get set up on the other side. We're gonna flex that foot, press that heel in, anchor leg, knee straight up to the sky, nice strong arms. Our opposite leg comes up in space. Our hip bones are even, externally rotated knee, anchor leg, knee straight up to the sky. Let's do it. We're gonna inhale across the body for about a third. Exhale, pause. Inhaling for about a third. Exhale, pause. We're aiming for about 5. So I think we got 2 more. That sounds about right. Once again, no momentum's taking over, checking with those hips. Little pause moment, we gotta reverse. We're gonna inhale away. Exhale, pause. Check in with your shoulders, make sure they're nice and anchored to the mat. Pause. Inhaling for about a third. Exhale, pause. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Bring that leg down, shake it out. Nice work. Let's do a roll up to get up to sitting. We're gonna flex those feet, press those legs together. Those arms rise on up to that spot for you. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up. Duck under your shelf there. Stack yourself up and let's scoot on forward for our first rolling exercise. Hooray. So scooting up to the front of your mat. Getting ready here. We're gonna line up the inner edges of your feet. Knees are a little bit wider than hip width. So finding your lift here. So take a moment, plug the shoulders in. None of those reachy, weird shoulders. They're plugged in. We're either holding our shins or the backs of the legs here. Whichever version feels better. Whichever one you can keep those shoulders plugged in. We have nice round elbows. It's like we're creating a ball shape with our whole body. And we have our scooped in core. We're gonna do 3 minis before we do our full rolls here. Like inhale, mini back, exhale, right back up. So just going to your danger tipping zone. Last little mini. And you can keep with those minis if you like, or we can go into our 5 to 6 full rolls. So plug the shoulders and scoop that core. Nice deep inhale back. Exhale up. Maintaining your nice lifted shape. You're staying off your neck and head at the top of your roll. Inhaling. Exhale, kind of playing around, seeing if you have any flat spots on your back that you kind of need to roll through a little bit more in that nice massaging moment. Maybe we got one more here. Let's take a little moment, balance at the top. Let's get ready for our stomach series. So we're gonna lengthen out our left leg. Outside hand, outside ankle on that right side. Other hand can be here or here. Let's roll down to that upper ab curl we enjoy so much. And we're just gonna shoot those legs out here. We're gonna do a nice deep inhale, switch, exhale. We're switching the arms and legs here. We're hitting the same target with our toes. It's like we're aiming. Those legs are going straight out of that hip socket. And surprise, surprise, your belly's scooped in. Who knew? Last ones. Little break. Woo. We got our double leg stretch next. So kind of finding that nice lifted shape we had with our roll like a ball. This time though, our legs are together. We're gonna hold those shins, plug the shoulders in, come back up in that upper ab curl. This time as our legs shoot out, our arms are gonna shoot out too. So we take a nice deep inhale here in this little ball. We're gonna exhale those arms and legs out, arms circle around, inhale, little ball. Exhale out. All around, inhale, little ball. Exhale out, all around, keeping everything nice and scooped in. Last one. Take a break on your neck. We have our scissors next. So for scissors, we're gonna take those legs up in space. You can have a little bend in the knee if that feels better to you. We're gonna be grabbing our leg anywhere with the knee joint. So you can grab it here, you can grab that ankle, whatever feels good to you. We're gonna be back up in that upper ab curl, if that feels okay. And just kind of scissoring those legs up in space. So we do our nice deep inhale, switch, exhale. Deep inhale, exhale. So we're challenging ourselves with that grip. We're keeping our belly scooped in. We're up in that upper ab curl. Exhaling, last ones. Little break. Okay. Double leg, lower lip next. So you can either keep that upper body down and have your arms nice and strong at your side with the shoulders connected. So fist hands, flat hands. It can even be under your butt if you like. Or we can have them behind our head here, lengthening that neck, thinking about a little chin space like we had an egg underneath our chin. In that upper ab curl, legs come up in space. They're super glued together. Let's do a little Pilates V with our feet. So heels together, toes apart, and really press those heels together. And we're just gonna lower the legs here as far as we can go without losing our belly scoop. So inhale those legs down. Exhale, pull them right back up. Really press those heels together. Inhaling, exhaling. We have 3 more. Inhale, exhale, last 2. Last one. Quick break. We have our crisscross, AKA elbow to knee next. Keeping our hands back behind our head. If they weren't already there, just plug the shoulders in. Make sure you can see your elbows and that peripheral vision. Legs come up to tabletop. We're gonna come back up in that upper ab curl. And this time we're adding in a little rotation. We still have our single leg stretch legs where they shoot straight out. So we're gonna inhale, twisting over to the right. Exhale, switch. Inhale, right. Exhale, switch. So that core is staying pretty solid. We're just adding a little rotation. Those legs are shooting straight out of that hip socket. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Last ones. Little break. Good job. Give yourself a high five. We just played through stomach series. Let's do a roll up to get up to sitting here. We're gonna flex those feet, press them together. Those arms rise on up. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale up. Duck under that shelf. Stack yourself up. And let's get ready for some spine stretch. So finding our spine stretch position. We're gonna take those feet about mat width apart. They're flexed. We're really pulling them back towards us. Find your sits bones again. Stack yourself up nice and tall. We have that string. Coming straight out of the top of our head, pulling us super straight. Let's take our hands back behind our heads today. So plug the shoulders in. Once again, we can see the elbows in our peripheral vision. We're stacked up nice and tall. We're scooping in our core. And we're gonna be curving down here. So keeping our pelvis upright, we're not gonna hinge, and we're not gonna tip it backwards. We're just gonna pretend we're curling over an imaginary beach ball in our lap. Maybe you have a real beach ball, and that's fun. So stack yourself up nice and tall. Deep inhale to prepare. As we exhale, bring that chin to chest. Piece yourself down, curling over that imaginary beach ball in your lap, still scooping in that core, even here. And then as we inhale, stack yourself up nice and tall. Exhale, chin to chest, piece yourself down. It's almost as if you had a wall behind you that you're piecing yourself up and down off of. Back up, find your sits bones, nice tall spine. Exhale down. Inhale, stacking yourself up. This is your last one, and you can have a little stretchy moment at the bottom. So if you're here and you want to take that hinge, I like to take my legs wide and just kind of get in a little extra stretch. If you're doing the wide, I still try to keep my knees faced up to the sky, not letting them turn in. Okay. Let's go down forward. We're gonna have a little balance fun with our open leg rocker. So for open leg rocker, I like to start with my big toes touching pretty wide knees. So find your nice lifted position here, and you can hold here, or you can hold those ankles for these stretchy moments. Whatever feels better, just keep the shoulders plugged in, scoop the core. So as we take a nice deep inhale, we're gonna lengthen up that right leg. So inhale that right leg up, and it can be here. Exhale that down. We're gonna do the left. So inhale the left up. Exhale down. Once again, it can be here. Inhale right. Down. Inhale left. Exhale down. One more on each side. Inhale the right one. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. Now we're going to do them both. Once again, whichever version you like. Plug the shoulders in, scoop the core. We're going to inhale them both up. Exhale, bring them right back down. One more just like that. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Now we're going to hold our legs up, either here or here, and get in that open leg rocker. So let's do it. We're going to inhale them up. Find that position, find that lift, and we're going for it. We're going to inhale back. Exhale up, trying not to pop up at the top, staying off that neck and head at the top of your roll. Inhaling, exhaling. We have two more. Last one. Find that lift. Let's bring the legs together and just walk down here. Getting ready for some leg stretchy moments. So let's find those nice strong arms at our side. Plug the shoulders in. I got my fist hands going, but you can have flat. So what we're doing here is we're gonna kind of have another little mini tail lift moment. We're just gonna be doing big circly letter Ds with our legs for Donny. So the legs are gonna start at that working level for you, okay? They're super glued together. As we inhale them up, mini tail lift if you like it, we're gonna exhale them out and around as wide as we can get them. Oh, there's the curtain. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, out and around. Last one this direction, and we're gonna reverse that. Then we're gonna reverse it here. So find that working level. We're gonna inhale out. They come to the top. Woo. Exhale, lower them down. That's fun. Inhaling up. Little flowy curtain moments. Oh, stunning. Woo! This is your last one. Lower those legs all the way down to the mat. Let's get up to sitting. So we're doing another roll up. You can always sit up if you want. I'm not gonna know. So let's keep the feet flexed, press them together. Arms rise on up. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up. Duck under that shelf. Stack yourself up. And we're gonna find that same position we had with our spine stretch. So we're gonna take those feet about mat width apart. They're flexed. We're pulling them back towards you. Same feel. So we're not hinging. We're not tipping back. We're gonna be curling down, but this time we're adding in a little twist. So you can take those arms nice and wide, if you like. Find those sits bones, find that super tall spine. And as we twist though, we're staying equally weighted on our butt. Got it? Okay. So take a nice deep inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna twist. Curve. It's like we're sawing off our pinky toe with our pinky finger. Back arm flips up. Arm presses up for a little tricep moment. Inhale, stack yourself back up. Exhale, twist. Curve. Once again, you're staying equally weighted on your butt. Twist. Curve. Inhale, stack yourself back up. Exhale, twist. Curve. And of course, you're scooping that belly in that whole time. Let's just get whatever you need to do to make yourself even. Okay, let's flip those bodies over. Getting some nice swanning today. So finding the length here. So laying on the mat, we're just gonna find the length in the back of the neck, find the length in the legs, some super long legs, they can be together, or a little bit of space. I like a little bit of space so I don't hang out in my low back. Taking my hands in this mini goalpost, this cute little goalpost. So once again, lengthen the back of the neck. You're gonna scoop that core in. We're gonna pelvic tuck into the mat like it was your job. Pull the shoulder blades down and together. And we're just gonna lift up the upper half of our body first. So nice deep inhale. Slowly peeling up. You're pulling the shoulder blades down and together. You're really not putting weight in those hands. Exhale yourself back down. Another one just like that. Inhaling up. And as you come down, it's almost like you're gonna be longer here. So it's like that face is further down on the mat. Now we're gonna throw in the legs too. I like to take my arms nice and strong at my side. No droopy shoulders, that would be embarrassing. So plug them in, hold them down and together. Find that length, reestablish that scooped in core, that pelvic tuck, and those legs are gonna lift too. Nice deep inhale, everything comes up. I'm thinking length here, maybe not as high as you can get, but how long you can make that body. Exhale down, 2 more. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Last one. Okay, push yourself back into a quick cat, cow, child's pose, Tyrannosaurus Rex, whatever you need to do. Stretch out that back. If you have a little more tension in that low back, bring those knees together is going to be really helpful. If you want to stretch out those hips a little bit more, you can take wide knees. Great. Let's get into some double leg kicks. So we're going to come right back out here. Legs are together if that feels okay. We're going to put those hands one on top of each other on that low back. Plug the shoulders in. We're going to start with our face, whichever way you'd like it to start. So we're going to be swanning up in the middle. We'll be kicking our legs. It'll be a joyous time. So find the length in the back, scoop the core, pelvic tuck. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to kick, kick, kick. And then inhale, we're swanning up in the middle. We switch our face. We exhale, we kick, kick, kick. Inhale, swanning up. We switch our face. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Inhale, swan. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Swan. Just one more side. Kick, kick, kick. Inhale, swan. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Swan. Oh, bring yourself down. Another quick cat, cow, child's pose, whatever feels good. You can just lay there if you want, soaking in all the fun we've been having. Woo, let's flip over. again. We're getting some hinging. Some good old hinging. So let's take our feet about hip width apart here. They are flexed. We're pulling them back towards us. Let's take our hands right in front of our chest. So plug the shoulders in. It's like you're fist bumping yourself because that's fun. So find that nice tall spine, super tall here. Scoop that core in. We're going to take that nice deep inhale as we hinge on back. Exhale right back up. So you're just hinging to that danger tipping zone where our feet might float off, but not quite. Exhale up. We have 2 more. Inhale, hinge. Exhale up. Last one. Great. Let's roll all the way down to the mat. I know we did a couple bridges at the beginning of class, so we'll really go for it now. So we're bringing our feet back to that fist width apart. So pressing equally through the feet. We have our nice strong arms at our side. I'm taking my fist hands again so I can keep my shoulders nice and connected to the mat. Think about that scooped in core. Nice deep inhale here as we tuck that pelvis. So we're really thinking about the butt and the low abs working equally to get us up there. And once again, we're not popping the hips up super high. We're thinking about evenness here. And you're going to exhale yourself back down. We have our upper back, mid back, low back, little space. Going right back into it. Inhale, tuck, piece yourself up. Exhale down, upper back, mid back, low back, a little arc away. This next one, we're going to hold up there. We're going to throw in some kicks, but if you are not a fan and just want to keep bridging, totally fine. So we're going to hold here. We're going to bring this right leg out low. Nice pointy foot, keeping our hip bones even. We're going to point that foot up, flex it down. Point it up, flex it down. Point it up, flex it down. Last one, point it up. Let's flex it all the way down to the mat. Let's then drag it in. Lift the hips if they fell. Now our left leg comes out low. Nice pointy foot. Point it up, flex it down. Point it up. Flex it down. Don't let those hips sink. Bring it up. Down. This is your last one. Then drag and lift the hips if they fell. And then exhale yourself down. Upper back, mid back, low back. Little arc away. Beautiful. Let's get ready for our side legs. So we're going to come on out here. You're going to line up your backs on the back edge of your mat. Hike those feet forward. So lifted sideways, and you can be propped up if you prefer, just don't hang out, none of that mumbo jumbo. Lifted, whatever feels good. So lifted sideways, our hips are stacked, and we're going to remain that way, by golly. Top arm is here, we plug that shoulder in, bringing up our top leg. Upper body is not going to move, okay? It's stuck, it's stable. We're going to do some kicks here. So we're going to point it forward, flex, kick back. So keeping it even. Last one. Flex back. Let's hover right above the bottom leg. We're going to externally rotate that knee, super stacked. Once again, find that lifted sideways. We're going to point that foot up, flex it down, aiming heel to heel. Point it up, flex it down, scoop that core. Last one. Then we reverse that foot. So we flex it up. Point, lengthen down. Check out that anchor leg. Is it flexed? Is it holding you stable? Make sure you're not hiking up that hip. They're staying nice and even. Keeping our external rotation, we're going to bend, drag that toe into our knee. Lengthen it out. Flex it down. Point that foot, then drag it up. Lengthen. Make sure you're not rocking back in that upper body. It's not moving at all. Remember? Now we reverse that foot. So we flex it up. We're going to point into our knee. Lengthen it down, really externally rotate that leg. Down, last one. Let's point our knee forward. Nice pointy foot. We're going to draw some mini rainbows with our foot. We're going to inhale that toe forward. Exhale, arcing it up and back. So these do not have to be big. We just want them to be even. So you're going as far forward with that foot as you're going back. Then we have to reverse it, of course. So we're gonna inhale that foot back. Exhale, arcing up and forward. Checking with that lifted side waist. Is that upper body still nice and stable? Last one. Bring the legs together. We're gonna find a nice straight line on our mat. So laying on that top arm, that would be amazing. So we're gonna lay on our bottom arm. Don't lay on your top arm. Super straight here, so not popping our rib cage out. We're scooped in. You look down, you can't see your feet, but don't be alarmed, they're still there. We can either have our kickstand out or that arm nice and up to the sky. Let's bring that top leg up, a little above hip height. Our bottom leg comes up to meet it. The bottom leg goes down, up to meet it, down, up to meet it, down. We're gonna glue them together. They both go down, up, down, up. Last one. Hold those legs up there, tiny little walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big scissor kicks. We have 1. We have 2. We got 3. Last one. Legs come together and then they go down. Oh, we got to do all that on the other side. Maybe we do our rainbow arms to get there. It's just more excitement. Let's line up those backs on the back edge of our mat. We're piking those feet. Nice, stable anchor leg, flexed foot. Find that lifted sideways. Our kickstand is out. Roll that shoulder back. Hips are stacked. So let's find our kick. So we're gonna point, kick forward, flex it back. Keeping the leg nice and even. Point forward, flex back. Last one. Let's hover above that bottom leg. Find that nice pointy foot. Externally rotate that leg. Stacked hips, lifted sideways. Bottom up. Point it up. Flex it down. Remember, we're not moving that upper body. We're not falling backwards. Staying nice and stable. Last one, this direction. Flex it down. Let's reverse that foot. Flex it up. Point, lengthen it down. Flex up. Point, lengthen. Last one. Develop pace. We bend, drag that toe out. Flex it down. Make sure, once again, we're not rocking back. Those hips are still super stacked. We're scooped in that core. Let's reverse that foot. Flex it up. Point into the knee. Lengthen down. Flex up. Point. Lengthen. Last one. Face that knee forward. Once again, lifted sideways. Stacked hips. We're going to inhale that toe forward. Exhale, arcing up and back. Remember, we're going as far forward as we're going back. Last one, this direction. Let's reverse it. We're going to inhale back. Exhale, arcing up and forward. Inhaling. Exhaling, last one. Finding, once again, that straight line on our mat, laying on your bottom arm, not the top. Super straight here. Once again, look down. You can't see your feet. Make sure you're not popping that rib cage out. Either got our kickstand out or straight up to the sky. Bring that top leg up. Bottom leg up to meet it. Bottom leg goes down. Up to meet it. Down. Up to meet it. Down. Let's glue them together. They both go down. Up. Down. Up. Last one. Up, hold them up there, tiny little walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big scissor kicks for 1. We got 2, 3. Last one, 4. Legs go together and then down. Woo! Come back here, getting a quick butterfly or figure 4, whatever feels good to you. I kind of like my figure 4s laying down. Stretching out those hips. If you're figure 4ing it, let's not forget to switch sides. And then let's get ready for some teasers. We'll just do 4 teasers. So let's start with our roll like a ball teasers. So our hands are behind our knees here. We're going to use our roll like a ball momentum to get us up there. So we're gonna take a nice deep inhale up into that teaser. We can let our arms up if it's there for you. Exhale down. Maybe you like that, or maybe you want to do swoopy arms where we kind of swoop ourselves up there. So nice deep inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more, whichever version you like. And if you like to come up from flat, that's always an option too. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Just don't relax on the mat if you're coming up from flat. Exhale down. Great. Let's do a roll up here to get up to sitting, and then we'll get up to standing. So flex those feet, arms rise on up, nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, duck under that shelf, stack yourself up. Let's find our little egg shape on the mat. So feet are a little bit apart, maybe like 2 inches. We're just gonna slowly straighten those legs. Maybe you feel a little stretchier now. We did these at the beginning class, so kind of take a moment. Shake that head out. So shake some no's, maybe some yeses, let gravity kind of stretch that neck out. And then we're gonna take a nice deep inhale. You're just gonna stack yourself back up. Oh, and that does it. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day and it's not too rainy and gross where you're at. Thank you.